Vlogmas Day 2, guys. We are talking about being self-lit, and one of the things that I have been thinking about over the last several months, not just learning and knowing about myself and loving who I am, but also loving others, right? I realized that the people that I love deeply in my life, I know them, or I feel like I know them anyway. And how do you get to know someone? The first thing is you ask questions, right? You spend time together, you ask questions, and you find things out about them. So I realized that one of the things that I really should do in this journey to be self-lit is to learn about myself. So I'm going to show you the questions that I asked to myself and I've been working on each day to learn more about me, the things that I love, why do I love them, what makes me excited, what makes me sad, what makes me happy, what brings me joy. And so I'm going to show you the questions that I've been working through. And if you feel like maybe you don't know much about yourself, I think that's a beautiful way to be self-lit, is by learning more about who we are and embracing those things. Here you go. I brought my journal with me today, and I'm going to be sharing 3 of the questions that I feel have helped me to really learn some of who I am, and get to love me for me. You may already know the answer to these questions for yourself. These are just examples. You could ask yourself any kind of crazy question to learn more about who you are and love that part of you. So the first question is, what activities or experiences make me lose track of time? I love when there are things that I am able to experience that are so amazing and joyful to my soul that I lose track of time. And for me, one of those things is being in nature. You guys know I love woods, the ocean, beaches, everything, mountains. I just love being in nature, and I could stay all day just looking at the wonders around me in nature. There are certain people that I could be with, and it's like the time goes by in an instant. And I know you guys probably have people like that in your life as well. And it just really makes life magical being able to be with those people. And I love traveling to new places, learning about new cultures, learning about the way people express themselves in art or in music or anything like that. And so those are some of the things that make me lose track of time. Second question, what are my core values? Obviously that's very personal to everyone. To me, there's 2 that really stick out the most in my life. And the first one is loving others. And I just wrote love others, period. No matter what they've done, no matter, who they are or what their religious beliefs are, political beliefs, just love them. That's really one of the biggest beliefs that I have in my life, is to love others. Also, happiness is internal. This has taken me a good year to understand. I looked for things externally to make me happy. I wanted to be a certain size. I wanted to be a certain weight. I wanted to be able to wear certain clothes. I wanted to have a certain job, or have a perfect house, or I don't know. These are just some examples of things that I've looked for before, for things to make me happy. And what's amazing is happiness is already there. It's inside of you. Any place that you are in life, mentally, spiritually, physically, you can find happiness right here. Gratitude for everything that you have around you is so monumental in being happy and finding happiness. And so happiness is a choice. All right. It is a choice. No matter what externals you have going on or not going on, you have a choice to find happiness and the positive in all things. Which kind of leads me to the last question. The third question is, what sensations make me joyful? Our five senses are such a gift that we've been given, and it's very easy for me to take them for granted. So I wanted to think of all the things that bring me joy with each sense. Vision, right? Having our vision, the things that I see, certain people, their beautiful face, their smile, my family and friends, and I love doggies and babies. That's the two things that can stop me in my tracks. Storms. I love watching storms, which brings me to the next sense, which is hearing. I love hearing ocean waves. I love hearing storms. I love hearing bacon frying. So bacon is one of my favorite things to listen to cooking. The touch is another sense. Touch is really a beautiful way to feel connected. And I love soft things like minkies or my doggy's fur. And taste and smell, of course, those are the last two senses. And those pretty much go together for me. I love the taste of sweets. I love the texture of a muffin. Any taste is good of a muffin. I like them all. But there's something about the texture, more so than cake, more so than fudge, etc. There's something really amazing and joyful when I eat a muffin. Okay. And then with smells, of course, again, bacon frying would have to be one. But I love the smell of a salt in the air by the ocean. I love salty air. I love the smell of the air after a rain. Those are some of the, and of course there are some colognes, and smells, floral smells. Smells are very, very nostalgic for me. In an instant, I can be taken back to a place, where I lost track of time. And so it's really a beautiful thing. You can ask yourself any question. There are so many that will help us to learn who we are. And the important thing is that when you do questions like these, I kept stopping when I was writing these at times, because there were things I put in here that I wouldn't want anyone else to see. And that's okay, because again, it's part of who I am. It's part of experiences that I've been through, people that have so deeply touched my life and have helped me become who I am. And I love them for that. But you can ask yourself so many questions, even basics. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite meal? I mean, it's fast. We aren't really taught to learn about ourselves in that way. And I want you to take time to do that. Loving yourself is doing so whether the answers to these questions are socially acceptable or not, are secret to you or not. It doesn't matter. It's who you are. And if there's something you don't like, not the world, not anybody else, but if there's something on your journey of learning about yourself that you don't like, the amazing thing is you can change it. You can change it. So that's been day 2 of Vlogmas. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.